Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching The Last Airbender. So, I believe, as memory serves, I have seen this. I believe I went to the theater and I watched this. I don't know if it was because the Twilight guy was in it or if it was because Dev Patel was in it. I can't really remember, but I think that was the only reason that I was really inspired to go. I didn't know anything about The Last Airbender. I didn't know anything about the show, obviously, because I just finished watching it, and I believe it to be a masterpiece. Now, that being said, the live-action show is coming out on Netflix. I have done the reaction for that trailer, and I think it looks pretty good. But here's the thing. A lot of people are having a hard time. They're having a hard time. And I get it. I understand it. Now, having watched all of Avatar, The Last Airbender, falling in love with all of those characters and the storylines, and just seeing the growth, and between that and the music and the story, it just, everything about it is perfect and it's wonderful, and I never want anyone to touch it and ruin it. But they made this movie, so I'm going to watch it. And then they have the show coming out, so hopefully they do it justice. I'm actually pretty excited because the trailer, they made one hell of a trailer. That's all I can say about that. So far, so good. But with the movie, like I said, I don't know if it was because of Jackson Rathbone or if it was because of Dev Patel. One of those two guys brought me to the movie, and I don't remember liking it, hating it. I don't remember anything about it. I feel like I would have remembered Appa. I feel like I would have remembered Aang. I feel like I would have remembered Katara, and I would have remembered Zuko and Uncle Iroh. Like, I feel like I would have remembered. And that tells me that it didn't have anything that gripped me, or it didn't make me care about the characters. So I'm going to just assume that it just didn't mean anything to me. And it especially didn't mean anything to me the way it meant to all of you who went and saw it. And I think it has 5% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know who those 5% are, but I'm pretty sure it's the people that went and saw it without any context. Because I would have said, like, yeah, I guess it was okay. Like, I don't know any better. Now I do. So I've been warned to not watch this. And then there's people saying you have to watch this. And then there's some people saying there is no movie in Ba Sing Se. I'm here to find out for myself. But also, I'm not here to, shit on something that somebody put all their creative energy into. So I will try to find the good in anything that I can. Like I said, a lot of time, energy, money, creative energy went into it. So if I can find something, that doesn't mean that I love it. It just means that, like, there's a saving grace, maybe? I don't know. I'm hoping I can. I'm going into it with, I was going to say a lot of positivity. I don't know if that's true. I feel like I should be taking shots every time something, makes me mad or they ruin something. And I feel like I have to work tomorrow, so I really can't afford to take a sick day because I'm hungover, because I nearly poisoned myself with alcohol. At least that's the expectation. I don't know. So with that being said, guys, are you ready for this? I'm not, but I kind of am. Now I'm like morbidly curious as to how much they messed this up. So, guys, if you can bear it, let's get into it. Ooh, water. Why am I nervous? I shouldn't be nervous. Okay, water, fire, air. Throw some earth on it. Cool title so far. Oh, the beginning. Interesting to see it with actual people instead of animation. A lot less smooth, way more real. Oh. That was amazing, though.
He just disappeared.
And then the Fire Nation attacked. Book 1, water. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I don't like the way they were pronouncing Avatar, and I mispronounce shit all the time, so grace. That doesn't look too bad for 2010. Sit on Sokka. Yeah.
Stop doing that stuff around me. I always get wet.
White guy playing Sokka. Huh. It's making me cold. Is that a good thing? Get to Aang already! I want to see him in the iceberg. That doesn't look like it was on a green screen at all. I don't know if I'd break the ice when I'm standing right on top of it. That doesn't seem like a great idea.
It's caving. Move away from the cracks.
It's a cave-in that you caused. Let's see him. Oh, and I get to see Appa too. I totally forgot about Appa. Appa baby. Oh. Don't stab at my Appa.
Trying to eat me.
You're trying your best to be comical. It's really bad. What are his tattoos? Is it tribal? What is that? Okay. Sokka and all the kiddos. Sokka. Ooh, yeah, that's why you guys had a problem with me saying his name wrong. Sorry for the trauma.
Bring me all your elderly.
Grandma.
Gran! Tell me they call her Gran. Yeah, what is that? It's an interesting tattoo. I don't hate it, but I want to see his arrows.
I'm taking you to my ship. If you don't come, I'll burn down this village.
I'll go with you. Don't hurt anyone.
This is very dark. It just feels very heavy. And I know that, like, there's a lot of heavy elements in the show, but it's like... Okay. Alright.
We're looking for someone with the same markings.
It's just, like, really, like, Sokka looks very angry.
They're on a ship. We'd need a miracle to catch them. I know you think everything's going to work out, but I don't.
That's why they're... That's why you're hearing him. Oh, God, what's wrong with his face? They ruined Appa for me? Have we seen his face on the TV one? I don't know if we have.
My nephew wants me to perform a little test on you.
That's supposed to be...
It only takes a few moments and then you...
They've ruined 2 of my favorite characters. 3. 4, all in one scene.
It will only take a moment.
Oh my God, you guys had to be so angry when you saw this in the theater.
My name is Iro.
Iro? I kind of want to turn this off.
What is the spirit world, Grandma?
Can we please call her Gran? This is irritating me.
The Fire Nation doesn't wish to live by the spirits. That's why they are so frightened by the existence of the Avatar.
What? What?
And it is in the heart that all wars are won.
What is this script?
He will need you to, and we all need him.
They didn't even mention that he's Hope. The Avatar is Hope. What is the spirit world and the firebending thing? Oh my God, I was like, I'm gonna say nice things. Haven't found one thing nice yet.
This is a
Easy. I like him sneezing to get away. That made me a lot happier. Is it sneezing? I can't remember. Never get tired of Appa coming to the rescue, though. I just don't want to look at his face. Yes, glider! I don't like Zuko's scar either. I kind of don't like that about the TV version either. I will point that out, that it looks more like a tattoo than it does a scar, but at least it looks better. And his hair's correct. I don't like Dev Patel's hair short. It looks weird.
Ong flew us to his home.
Who?
Ong airbended a sphere.
Ong? Oh my god. I wonder how many people walked out of the theater watching this, because I'm already irritated.
Your friends were monks? They're the perfume.
Oh god, we're not going to see bodies, right? With Monk Gyatso and the firebenders? Oh gosh. Although I do want to see him avatar out a little bit. This is so dark. Oh, Monk Gyatso. That is not Monk Gyatso. Wow. That looks kind of cool, actually, with the different design. Where you going, buddy? Oh, are we gonna talk to Avatar Roku? I probably shouldn't get excited. I should chill the F out is really what I should do, because I'm sure I'll be disappointed. Oh god, everything so far is just so not right. Ong is wrong. Jeez.
Where have you been?
A dragon? They haven't even really established like a relationship. It's just all of a sudden they just trusted him and flew to the air temple with him. What dragon was he talking to though? Is this Zhao?
The Fire Lord believes his son is too soft.
Oh, in front of everybody? We're gonna do this?
I need to remind Prince Zuko is not allowed to wear the Fire Nation uniform.
And storms off like a child. Do we get an Agni Kai between these two? Because that's what I would like to see instead of this. I do like that Iroh, not Iroh, that he like took his hand in that moment. Training, all right, okay. I want to see some firebending. I think it's one of like the coolest, I guess hottest. Visually, it looks awesome. Ginseng tea? That was kind of weak firebending, but okay. Already to the Earth Kingdom. Did they name Momo? Did they say Momo's name?
That you could be the Avatar.
Avatar.
Are you the Avatar, Ong?
Avatar Aang. I know they gave her braids, but there's no hair loopies. That's bothering me.
My name is Ong,
Aang.
and I'm the Avatar.
Avatar.
Leave him alone!
This is very painful to watch. It's really bad. I was so excited for the firebending, and it looks ridiculous. It's so slow. This looks ridiculous. Oh. Come on, guys. Show me something that I'm gonna be, like, amazed by or happy about. Boomerang came back! Happy about that.
What is it, Ong?
Aang.
I ran away before they trained me to be the Avatar.
Avatar.
The day they told me I was the Avatar.
Avatar.
With the responsibilities of the Avatar.
Avatar.
Why can't the Avatar have
Avatar!
They said that's to sacrifice the Avatar.
Avatar!
We can get there on Appa.
That's what I was thinking.
At least Appa's name is correct. We didn't get to see a guy foaming at the mouth. We didn't meet Suki. You know what? At least they couldn't screw that up for me. I'd be really upset if, like, Suki also sucked. And I would like to take this time to apologize to everybody for messing up the names when I first started watching the show. I don't believe it was related to this at all, but damn, I can see why it traumatized you guys. I'm so sorry. Ah, that makes sense that it's his ship. It's a pretty cool ship from the outside.
Commander Zhao, are the rumors true or not?
That's supposed to be Ozai?
And he turns out to be the Avatar.
Avatar. Ozai's not scary. He's supposed to be scary. Daniel Day Kim at least looks scary. He looks mad. He looks angry. Fire. Right there.
Prince Zuko was sentenced to an Agni Ki duel.
Kai!
We'll catch him soon, Uncle. Then we can think about the pretty girls.
What a weird line. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Aang.
I saw Ahsoka's maps.
Sokka.
He talked to a dragon spirit who he thinks can help us.
A dragon spirit. Okay. This is rough. I think they're trying to put too much into this movie at one time. They really needed to, like, I think a show is actually a good idea because it slows it down and it gives you, like, the episodic adventures, but, like, enough time to breathe, have relationships build between Aang and Katara and Sokka. I'm still upset about Appa's face. Yip yip, we got a yip yip. That makes me happy. Oh god, I don't want to look at Appa's face. It's not the Appa I love and know. I don't like it.
My name is Aang.
Aang.
The Avatar Roku was your last life.
Roku represent. I like Roku.
You will forgive me, won't you?
You gonna try to kill him?
I have lived in poverty because of your absence, Avatar.
What the heck is this scene? Alright, well, it's a way to capture him. So, show me Roku. Is it the solstice?
Been all this time.
Chillin', literally.
You only used airbending against my soldiers. Now, why is that?
I don't like this show either. For a completely different reason. Blue Spirit! At least I recognize that. Yes!
To the Fire Lord.
Although the wig is a bit weird. Oh, we didn't get the frogs. We didn't get the old lady on the mountain who made the medicine, who was probably a little cuckoo and probably selling weed.
That's right.
Wait, stop! Stop!
Still got me. Still got me. What's up with the wig? Oh. Squash them all in between. This looks so bad. Oh, I was gonna say, they're just gonna let him through? He went back to help Zuko. I think a lot of the bending styles are so elaborate and like they have to do like 4 or 5 moves before something happens. It's too much. Oh, they didn't have their moment. This is the throne room? There's no flames. I'm really trying to find something nice to say. I really am. Appa. Oh god, I really want to like your face. Your face doesn't look like that. I have Appa above me, in case you're wondering. He's like looking down on me. Very disappointed that I'm watching this movie right now. Like look at how cute this face is. That's not the face we're seeing. But that looks cool. Please don't disappoint me with the rest. Why is Appa not flying though? Why is he in the water? It's just like such a rushing... Aang. They're just really rushing the story. See, it's just so elaborate.
If for some reason the spirits were not involved, that would be different.
Ozai is gonna come up with this plan here?
Eliminate the spirits. Take this city and we would have thwarted the Avatar in the process.
Avatar. Ozai is way too involved in this movie. Although the Fire Nation ships are spot on.
Water is what?
The element of change.
I was gonna say wet. Aang. It's just so elaborate and slow, like you could thwart any attack.
Now use offense on.
Aang.
General Hero, I'm...
General Iroh! Just the names are killing me.
I've loved spending these weeks with you,
Sokka.
What is this?
The Fire Nation is here.
I want my jokey, happy, goofy Sokka.
He's dead.
I'm actually really glad I decided not to do a shot every time I didn't like something, because I'd be trashed right now.
And remember, your chi can warm you.
And I love you like a son. At least he seemed really desperate to, like, let him know that he cared. There's just, like, no building of, like, these relationships whatsoever. I mean, like, this guy who's playing Uncle Iroh, not Iroh. He's kind of, like, the only, like, really good actor. Oh, what kind of seals do we see when he pops out? Turtle seals?
Be quiet!
Well, we didn't get to see that. Damn. I want all the cool animals.
To get your airbending tattoos, you have to meditate for long periods of time. Some of the great monks can meditate for 4 days.
I thought it was if you mastered airbending. Aang.
Can you hear me?
Aang.
Who are you?
My name is Katara, and I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Water Tribe.
That's a lot of information to give somebody. I don't even like the bending, and I was really looking forward to that. I seriously, like, I'm kind of doubting whether or not I've actually seen this, because I don't remember any of this. I feel like I'd remember something. Oh! I was hoping for a rhino, but I'll take one of those. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Doesn't look like the eel thingies. Why were all of these people, like, wandering about? Like if they knew war was coming, like, 20 minutes ago in the movie, shouldn't they have all been, like, evacuated?
He took Aang again.
Aang.
Aang, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's Aang!
My mother.
Oh, that was weird. I can't even say that the special effects look cool. That's unfortunate.
Do not worry, General Hero.
Iroh. How could he not see him? It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't want to see these two fighting. Ruining the story! I will say the kid that's playing Aang, like, he's a pretty good martial artist, at least. He moves very nice. Was that Katara, or was that Aang? Ah, it's Katara.
Aang.
Aang.
Our world is going to change soon, gentlemen.
What is this dialogue? It's so cheesy. Appa! Oh god, his face. I can't. I don't like it. Oh my god, I'd rather watch cartoon Appa stand on his hind legs.
You've got to take care of yourself. You can't go on like this.
Oh my god.
I'll go join the fight.
You're not supposed to join the fight. Where
May I introduce you to the mysterious ocean and moon spirits?
It's so cheesy. Is that easy to catch a fish? I'm allergic to this movie. Ugh.
The Fire Nation is too powerful to worry about children's superstitions, General Iro.
Iroh.
We are now the gods. No!
Why is he in pain?
You're too soft, General Iro.
Iroh. What is that zoom in on his eye? Yep, we have to say goodbye to Yue, who I spent 0 time with to get attached to, for her character to really mean anything. Like, we don't need all these slow motion scenes. I feel like I could have made a better movie just by cutting shit.
As the Avatar, you are not meant to hurt others.
As an air nomad.
My people are dying, Sokka.
Sokka.
I will miss you more than you know.
I've known you for 2 whole hours. And now watch me become the moon. I shouldn't be laughing. All we've seen from Sokka is like an intense stare the entire movie, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm crying. Hey, Yue.
They would never let you take the Avatar.
Avatar. The firebending is just so cheesy. So is the dialogue, quite frankly. Stinks like a Limburger. No, the ocean spirit's supposed to do this. Okay, that one waterbender's kind of cool. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. He said use the ocean to defeat the Fire Nation. Is he... Move out the way. Ocean spirit is what's... Alright, I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. That's what they... That wasn't the direction they wanted to head in. It's fine. They're trying to make this, like, very, like, epic, and it's just not. So Aang's gonna go and kill all these people? That's not what he does. Good, because he's not supposed to kill. Aang! I'm reaching my limit. I might have a glass of wine after this is done.
They want you to be their Avatar.
Aang!
Sozin's comet is returning in 3 years.
3 years. They were hoping for sequel movies, weren't they? Huh. M. Night Shyamalan. Wow. He really responsible for all of that. He's like, I wrote it, I produced it, I directed it. This is my pile of crap. Oh my gosh. I can see why so many people were upset. It's so bad. Oh my God, my eyes. Okay. Oh man. I wanted to say so many nice things about this and like just like try to find something that I liked. I don't remember any of it. Not one lick of that. I am now 1,000% sure I've never seen this movie. I'm sure I would have remembered something. Nothing like made a memory pop into my head. Like I feel like I would have remembered Appa, who did not look like Appa. At least they pronounced his name correctly. I feel like the commentary is going to be longer than the reaction because, and you know what? And I don't want to nitpick shit to death because that's not fair to the people who really thought they made a great movie. Oh, M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, you know, like he's got so many good ones, and then when he has a stinker, boy, is it a stinker. Woo! It's just like, oh, The Sixth Sense is great. And then there was The Village. And like, Signs is great. And then there's this. And then like, Split. Fantastic. Wow. Okay. I feel like... Okay, let's try to find something that I liked about it. The Fire Nation ships I thought were actually really cool. I thought that those looked great. And the scene from the Northern Watering Tribe looking out at the ships I thought was cool. I think that the art department nailed that. Noah, I think is his name, who played Aang. The martial arts that he was doing was great. I think that some of the martial arts looked kind of nice. Fuck, I'm really trying. Oh, whoever played General Iroh, I like that actor. I don't think he was a good Iroh by any means, but I think he really tried to be like the mostly chill but like very powerful uncle. When he had the fire in the spirit thing with the moon, I forget what they call it. Anyway, like he seemed very angry, and I was like, I don't remember Iroh getting that angry. Oh my God, I'm really trying. I'm trying. Oh, you know what I really liked when it was over? I really liked when it was over. Yeah. I liked when it was done. The mispronouncing of the names was so bothersome, and I am somebody who mispronounces the word nuclear as nuclear, which I found is kind of a common thing with that word. But you're literally taking something that you had 3 seasons of source material, and you messed up the name of the avatar, not the avatar. And then Ong? Wrong. It's Aang. It's Aang. It's Aang. Like, Ong the Avatar. Why? Why? And I said Sokka plenty of times because that's how it looks when you read it on the captions. But I caught on to Sokka after a couple episodes, especially when people were like, oh, the movie, the trauma. And I was like, what does that even mean? I know now, and I apologize. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so Momo was fine, actually. His ears weren't big enough, but he was fine, and he didn't really do much. Appa, I'd rather look at this any day of the week over that Appa. Oh, that's so sad. It's so sad. You're my favorite character, buddy. One of my favorite characters. Say that. Oh gosh. Dev Patel is a fantastic actor. I'm sure this was right after Slumdog Millionaire, and that's probably why I think I wanted to see this movie. Or Jackson Rathbone, which let me stick with Dev Patel for a second and Zuko. That didn't look right. The hair wasn't right. A lot of the dialogue seemed very forced from him. My God, the actor playing Iroh, he had absolutely nothing to work with, and I wish I could say something nice about Dev Patel. Let's go with Jackson Rathbone. Obviously is not native. That actually really bothers me because definitely I think the thing that most people like about Avatar is that it's very like Asian. Or native, or like there's something from all of those groups of people that show up in that show. And then the whitewashing of the characters is really upsetting. Really upsetting. It like they really had an opportunity to make this a movie that highlighted Asian actors. Gosh. And I mean, it was a lot of East Asian, and I don't know if that's a choice that M. Night Shyamalan made because he's responsible for 3 things out of this, whether it was the directing, the producing, or the writing, all of which were pretty damn terrible. Yeah, like Asif, that's not who I would have pictured as Zhao, that's for damn sure. I don't know who's playing Zhao in the television series, but I do know that Daniel Dae Kim is playing Ozai, and that is spot on casting. They need them a hot Asian man playing Ozai. I mean, Ozai's role in this was a lot bigger than it really should have been. Him being responsible for wanting to kill the Earth and the Moon spirit and giving Zhao that idea, that was all Zhao. That was all Zhao. That was all Zhao. Okay. Oh yeah, and then also with Sokka and Yue, there was no way to build these characters, right? Okay, so like before going into them, because I didn't buy the connection and I didn't care about the romance, and like he was actively just staring the entire time, and he was stiff and he wasn't fun-loving Sokka that we know and love. He was very rigid and he was very intense for no reason most of the time. Jackson Rathbone was face acting his ass off. He was twitching like crazy. It was annoying. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm so broken. I'm sad. I have a tear. Yeah, I didn't buy it. But I will say that like it's unfortunate because they rushed everything. And that's why telling it episodically, that's why television shows are really hard to adapt into movies. Unless you're planning on breaking it up in several movies. Like each book really needs to be a trilogy. No Boomy, no Kyoshi Warriors, no Suki, no Avatar Roku. Like there's just so much that they cut out that I think is actually really important to the storytelling. I'm just like they try to shove so much into one movie. And I mean, again, when you're director, producer, and writer, you're bad. What a stinker. It's as if a clusterfuck and a shitstorm had a baby. And I feel so bad saying that. And I knew it was going to be bad going into it. Like everybody, the warnings that I received were a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I was just like, no, I feel like I need to have the same experience you guys did. That's why I have to like watch everything in order and then watch the movie and then read comic books and then watch the show. And I'm excited for the show because I feel like they have all Asian actors, as they should. I know that there's like controversy about the native heritage of the character or the actor that's playing Sokka, but at least he looks Asian of some sort. I'm so excited for the show, and after seeing this, so excited for the show because the show will at least be 50% better than this, and if it's even 50% as good as the animated series, cool. Will it ever replace the animated series? Absolutely not. Nothing ever will. It's a true masterpiece. If they want to recapture the magic, they can go ahead and try. I don't think it's possible. And this does not dilute the show one bit. One bit for me. If anything, it makes it so much better because, like, they tried and boy, swing and a fucking miss. And I know in a lot of my Avatar reactions, I don't swear. I can't help it. I can't help it. Where to next? Katara. Did not like that actress. And the dialogue she had was really just not good. I didn't buy that the reason why they wanted to go with Aang. There wasn't enough time to establish that relationship. They kept calling grandma. The sun is warm, the grass is green. The sun is warm, the grass is green. Take a little bit of Miyagi and the monks. I know I'm mixing my medium, but like when you have a great master like Miyagi and Iroh. Gyatso should have been an old man. That's not a thing that happened. I could pretty much go back and rewatch this and just tell you scene from scene what I didn't like about it. Yeah, the guy like at the temple with all the avatars and just like doing it for money and that he was starving. I get the reason why that was written that way, but oh, boy, was it bad. Yeah, let's talk about the bending, shall we? That looked horrible. And I get it's 2010. But I feel like it would be a lot easier to do like airbending instead of spin, kick, fly, airbend, right? Like it just, they made it too complicated when it really could have just been really simple. And I want to say that the special effects were great, but they were incredibly slow. Like, I feel like waterbending, I could have put up in an umbrella and fought it as a regular person. Like firebending, like I literally could have like walked over, got a garden hose and sprayed the water out. Like that's how slow it was. And even the earthbending, like with the walls coming up and everything, like it was rough. It was really rough. And then Aang at the end, not even becoming the ocean spirit. They really tried to make that part look epic. And they had it with like the music and like the movements and all that. Like that's cool and all if you don't know any better. It just, I'm sad. I'm really sad. I feel so bad for you guys. Like, you know, this movie came out like what, 14 years ago? And it's been 14 years since they've tried. So I have at least a little bit of faith that the series that we're getting, and I've seen the title names of episodes. So, I mean, like there's one that's titled Amashu, and I'm so excited for King Boomy. I've seen the Kyoshi Warriors and Suki, and like there's people that needed to be introduced that they need time with. They need time to spend with these people. And they need time for the characters to build and for you to even care about them. And I didn't care. And the only reason why I cared is because of like the animated series. And that's the only reason. It's a different medium made me care about these people even a little bit. That's how strong the animated series is. Avatar Aang. Sokka. Iroh. Oh my god. I can't. Okay. I will never rewatch this again. There's no reason to. It kind of hurt my feelings. Yeah, that's all I got. If you want to watch the full-length reaction to this, bless your heart, it's on my Patreon. If you're willing to sit through it again. You're a masochist. I will never watch this movie again. I want to forget that it exists, but I want to remember simply for the fact that I can say that M. Night Shyamalan making stinkers for a lifetime. Good for you, buddy. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you hate about it? What did you like about it? Oh my god, if there's somebody who likes something about it, I'm shocked. The dragon spirit? What was up with that? I even forgot about the dragon spirit till just now. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. 0 sense was made. I look just like I've been through it. Like, I just... like, not even like the crying that I do most of the time. Like, I didn't find any emotion. I like feeling things. You guys know this about me. I love feeling things. I love sharing that with you. And like, the only thing I feel right now is agitation. You guys warned me. I did it anyway. Maybe I'm a masochist. But I will say this. It ended and it's over. Just like this reaction. Guys, come back for the series. I'm sure it's going to be better than this garbage. And I will be starting The Legend of Korra soon, so if you dared watch this entire reaction and got to the end of my bitching commentary, just know that Korra is coming. She's coming. And I don't expect her to be as good as Aang and the gang, but I expect it to be better than this crap. So guys, with that being said, yip yip and I'll see ya. Holy crap. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm gonna drink some wine.